JPS working to restore power in small areas. The Jamaica Public Service JPS has sought to advise the public that while a vast majority of its customers will see their electricity restored by Saturday, July 13, there are some residents in small areas that will still be without service. In a release on Friday, JPS revealed that currently approximately 632,000 of its 692,000 customers now have electricity as company moves into the final stages of its island restoration efforts. Blint Jarrett, JPS Senior Vice President of Energy Delivery, in the release explained that the company will continue to give attention to smaller areas until they are fully restored. JPS says it is also deploying resources where possible to aggressively push ahead to these areas. According to the release, the parish of St. Elizabeth remains on a different timeline, with full restoration expected to roughly a month. The Light and Power Company is also reporting that all hospitals and major healthcare facilities are energized. The main areas in which JPS team will be working over the next 24 to 48 hours include Hanover, sections of Negril, Kew to Jericho, Cascade, Perth Hill, St. Elizabeth, sections of Spur Tree, Gutters, Nain, Junction, Knibble and Brompton, St. James, section of Yorkland, Muffood, Cambridge, Duckrets, Shuttlewood, Belmont and Hurlock. Work will also be done in sections of other parishes such as Trelawney, Westmoreland, Clarendon, St. Anne, St. Catherine, Manchester, Portland, St. Mary, St. Thomas, Kingston and St. Andrew. Residents fear more violence following East Kingston murders. The East Kingston Central Investigations Branch CIB is probing 2 murders which occurred in the police division within 48 hours, driving upwards homicide numbers and heightening fears of a peaceful summer. The latest incident took place in the front of Vauxhall High School entrance on Thursday, where, according to the police reports, a businessman was gunned down while seated in his car along Windward Road, Kingston 2. The deceased man has been identified as 47-year-old Damon Edwards of Malvern Avenue in Kingston. Reports from the Elliston Road Police are that about 6:40 p.m., a police team on patrol responded to hearing several explosions in the area. On their arrival, they stumbled upon a white Nissan Tiida motor vehicle along the roadway with Edwards seated in the driver's seat with multiple gunshot wounds. He was assisted to hospital where he was pronounced dead. When reporters visited the area, residents expressed shock at the death and lamented the state of criminality in the area. Dem man de a girl's man, him no deal with gun. I know me can't believe it. People hear him on his phone and talk to a girl and she tell him where to meet him. Him all did a buy a food nearby until the shop operator say to share the food in two so him soon come. Him never did, a resident said. You can't even trust man or woman in these days. The summer just look bleaky and the year not even start off good already. Right now, enough people are invest in install cameras in them house and businesses. Detectives are also investigating the death of a man who was killed on Wellington Street off Victoria Avenue. Reporters visited that section of community. The blood stain of the unidentified man was on the road surface, with flies milling around. Some residents told reporters that the deceased man is unknown to them. A police source who requested not to be named told reporters that they have received information that the man came to the area to purchase an illegal firearm and was ambushed. They believe a sum of cash was also taken from the deceased. Both murder incidents are still under investigation. When reporters drove the place, a police service vehicle was strategically parked at a location at Windward Road meets with Victoria Avenue. Since the start of the year and years prior, the East Kingston community of Dunkirk has been embroiled in gang flares-up, which often lead to murders and shootings. As of July 6, murders and shootings in the division had increased by 13% and 33% respectively. The division recorded 34 murders, 4 more than the corresponding period in 2023. There were 28 shooting incidents, 7 more than the period under review in 2023. 25-year-old farmer charged with murder, illegal burying. A 25-year-old farmer of Fraser's Content in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, has been charged with murder and illegal burying. The Spanish Town police report that about 1:39 p.m. on Wednesday, May 8, Residents were traversing the Fraser's Content main road in Spanish Town when they stumbled upon a body in a shallow grave. An investigation was launched and the body was identified as that of Anderson's. After following several investigative leads, McDonald was implicated and taken into custody. He was subsequently charged with murder, conspiracy to murder, and unlawful burial of a body on Thursday, July 11. McDonald is scheduled to appear in the St. Catherine Parish Court on Monday, July 22nd. Woman pretending to be police defrauds man $200,000. A 28-year-old woman who swindled a man out of $200,000 under the guise of being a police officer will spend the next few months behind bars after she was remanded into custody following a hearing inside the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Tuesday. Charged is Brittany Harris, who was halted before the court in September 2023 under similar circumstances. In that case, Harris reportedly collected $2.42 million from a male complainant while pretending to be the owner of a 2016 Mercedes-Benz. In the current case before the senior parish judge, Judge Barrell, allegations are that Harris contacted the complainant and identified herself as a police officer who could assist him in retrieving his 2014 Toyota Fielder. The complainant was asked to transfer $200,000 to Harris's bank account to get the job done, and he complied. Having already heard a number of cases with a similar modus operandi during the morning's proceedings, Judge Barrell clearly annoyed quizzed individuals while they continue to give up their money so easily. So she also urges the police to create public awareness campaign on scamming, as too many people are falling prey to fraudulent schemes. Every day we hear the same thing. This is ludicrous, the senior parish judge said. Harris' next court date is set for September 12. Digicel ups mobile coverage to 90%. Telecommunications network Digicel says its mobile operators have reached 90% of population coverage as of Thursday. Chief Executive Officer for Digital Jamaica, Stephen, in a release on Friday, said the company is committed to ensuring every customer is connected to its grid. Our simple promise is that we won't stop until every Digicel customer is connected, he said, heralding the month of achievement while thanking the company's work team in the field. Rapid restoration of communications for consumers and business is at the center of our disaster resource plan. Our teams are experienced, always looking for ways to perfect the restoration process and always ready to respond at a moment of notice. Significant coverage improvements have been ongoing to hard-hit St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, Hanover, and Clarendon over the past 2 days. Mobile customers across the country can also access a Digicel Cares bonus load with 1.5 gigabytes of data and 30 local minutes to welcome them back to the network. Even though you may not have service today, the bonus will stay in your virtual wallet until the network returns to you for you to use it, he informed. Digicel is also reassuring customers that data that could not be used due to the storm will be rebated by the end of July. Digicel also revealed that in addition to working to restore connectivity in its network, mobile charging stations have been set up in power-stricken areas to assist customers in charging their devices for free. Head of the Direct and Retail Sales of Digicel, Bailey, who highlighted the impact of these efforts, said, "Now more than ever, data service is critical, so we are on a mission to grant community members a chance to charge their devices, top up credit, and purchase data plan so that they can stay connected to the people and things that they love most." What warmed our hearts was the feedback from the communities. As a small gesture as it may seem, it has been making a great impact, she added. In addition to mobile charging stations, the Digicel Foundation has also been actively involved in distributing care packages containing essential food items, including non-perishable items, hygiene products, and other necessities to support the immediate need of residents and aid in the recovery process. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.